Most people will spend their lives stuck in traffic, chasing money at the speed of a bicycle, on a millionaire's highway. Every morning, they wake up to the same alarm, brush their teeth under fluorescent light, sit in the same car, on the same road, surrounded by the same faces, each one lost in thought, staring through glass, hoping the next paycheck will finally change something. But it never does, because the truth is, wealth has nothing to do with luck or talent or how early you wake up. It's about which lane you choose to drive in. MJ DeMarco called it the Millionaire Fastlane, a simple metaphor that divides the world into three paths: the sidewalk, the slow lane, and the fast lane. Each one promises success, but only one of them leads to freedom. Let's start where most people live: the sidewalk. Picture a man named Alex. He's in his 20s, working an average job, doing everything he's supposed to do. He wakes up late, rushes to the office, grabs a coffee, checks his phone, scrolls. At work, he feels invisible. Another email, another meeting. But when Friday comes, everything changes. He's alive again. New sneakers, loud music, bright lights. He spends his paycheck on clothes, drinks, a few things he doesn't need, just to feel like the week meant something. And for a few hours, he feels free. But Sunday night arrives, and the anxiety returns. Rent is due. His card is maxed out. He tells himself, "Next month, I'll be smarter." He won't be. Because Alex lives on the sidewalk, the lane of instant gratification, where people trade tomorrow for today. It feels fast. It feels exciting. But every move is just a circle. You see, the sidewalk is designed to keep you entertained. The flashing ads, the endless scrolling, the constant buy now, watch now, feel better now. It's dopamine on demand. It's comfort disguised as happiness. And it's a trap. Because when you live for the weekend, your freedom belongs to Monday. Your boss owns your mornings. Your bills own your nights. One accident, one bad month, and everything you've built falls apart. That's the hidden truth about the sidewalk. It gives you pleasure today, but it steals your control tomorrow. It's not poverty, it's dependency, and most people never leave it. Then there's the next lane, the one society tells you is the right path. The slow lane. You know this story. Go to school, get a degree, find a job, work for 40 years, save 10%, invest, and maybe, just maybe, retire rich. It sounds safe, it sounds smart, but it's painfully slow. Because the slow lane runs on a currency more valuable than money: your time. You trade the best years of your life for the hope of comfort when you're too old to enjoy it. You wake up early, sit in traffic, and call it responsibility. You save a little, you invest a little, but inflation eats it, taxes bite it, and time keeps slipping through your fingers. You tell yourself you're being careful, but really, you're being patient in a system that was never built for your freedom. People on the slow lane mistake caution for wisdom. They believe playing safe means playing smart. But what's the point of reaching wealth at a time when your body's tired and your spirit has forgotten what freedom feels like? You give your 20s, 30s, 40s to maybe feel free in your 60s. And if something goes wrong along the way, a crisis, a layoff, a market crash, decades of playing it safe disappear overnight. MJ DeMarco said it best. If you're on the slow lane, you're getting rich, just too slow to matter. And that's the illusion. The slow lane sells you stability, but charges you your entire life to buy it. And then there's the fast lane. This is where the story changes. Because here, wealth isn't about saving. It's about building. It's about creating something once that pays you forever. Fast laners don't sell time. They sell value. They use leverage, technology, systems, content, ideas. They create things that move, even when they don't. Imagine someone building an app, or a YouTube channel, or a brand that solves a real problem. At first, it's slow. Nobody's watching. Nobody's buying. It's just long nights, caffeine, and doubt. But they keep going. And one day, the graph starts to rise. One sale turns into 10. 10 turns into 100. And suddenly, they're earning money not from their time, but from their creation. That's the secret of the fast lane. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about getting rich intentionally. Because when you build something that serves others, money becomes a side effect of impact. The coder who builds an app, the designer who starts a brand, the teacher who sells a course, the filmmaker who uploads his first video, they all share the same mindset. I will build something that outlives my hours. They take risk. They fail. They try again. And eventually, they escape time. The fast lane isn't about speed. It's about freedom of motion. It's about waking up on your own schedule, working because you want to, not because you have to. It's about owning your time, owning your decisions, owning your life. Picture a wide-open highway at sunset. Hundreds of cars stuck at the light. Horns, noise, frustration. And then one car, quiet, confident, changes lanes and accelerates. Smooth, effortless, free. That's the fast lane. Not reckless, not lucky, just intentional. Freedom isn't something you buy, it's something you build. And the day you stop trading time for money is the day you start living free. But here's the harsh truth. Most people will never drive the fast lane, not because they can't, but because they're afraid. Afraid of risk, afraid of judgment, afraid to leave the safety of the traffic jam. We crave comfort. We cling to what's familiar. We tell ourselves one day and call it patience. But comfort is the enemy of growth. And fear is the thief of freedom. The road to wealth is wide open. But most people stay parked. They tell themselves they're being realistic. They're not. They're just scared. Every successful person, every millionaire, every creator, every dreamer once stood at the same point, looking at the same highway, feeling the same fear. The difference? They drove anyway. They didn't wait for permission. They didn't wait for guarantees. They started, and they built their own road. That's what separates the few who make it from the millions who don't. They understood one thing: risk doesn't disappear when you avoid it. It just compounds into regret. You don't need permission to change lanes. You just need direction. The Millionaire Fastlane isn't about speed. It's about control. It's not about Lamborghinis or private jets. It's about waking up in the morning and realizing your time is yours again. So ask yourself, are you driving your life or just sitting in traffic? Because the fast lane isn't just a way to get rich. It's a way to live. And if this story made you see wealth differently, then maybe it's time to turn the wheel. Your fast lane starts now.